Good morning, myself Dimpy. I will discuss as introduced in the Rajya Sabha on 19 December 2022 bill. So let me introduce my first topic. So today I will discuss about the Prevention and Prohibition, witch branding and witch hunting and other harmful practices bill 2022. So there statement of objects and regions, why this happen, why we occur, witch hunt. Witch branding is the stigmatization of specific groups of individuals, including for the most part with women, sideless women, old couples, and lower caste women. Many women and children and some men continue to be branded and castigated extern to a life of isolation or even killed without adequate protection from the state and society. So there is a strong gender dimension to witch hunts titled towards women, given that a large majority of those killed kill in this patriarchal assertion, and women, and amongst them widows, unmarried and divorced or separate women, and those who dare to assert themselves. It is not only a question that for those condemn those who escape death face and condemnation of their futures. Once suspected and accused of witchcraft, the affected person lives in perpetual fear and lifelong anxiety. So they and their families are often subject to several human rights violations. So the practice of witch hunting is most common across these 12 states of India: Jharkhand, Bihar, Haryana, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Assam, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh. So India currently lacks clear national laws to prevent witch hunting. Punishment is usually awarded based on the Indian Penal Code 1860. So there is a failure to create a formal law on witch hunting that violates a range of core of rights laid down in numerous international treaties and conventions. It includes the right to non-discrimination, right to safety, right to life, right to access to national courts, and the most significant right to live a decent life free from cruel and inhuman treatment. So to provide a bill to provide effective measures to prevent, prohibit and protect persons, especially women, from witch branding and witch hunting, to eliminate their torture, oppression, humiliation, killing, sexual assault, stigmatization, discrimination, ostracization, by providing punishment for such offences, relief and rehabilitation of victims such offences, and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. So there are three types of punishment. I will explain. So punishment for attributing misfortune. So whoever that pretext of witch branding and witch hunting, a person blames such persons of any misfortune that befalls his or her village or area or locality or community, which may also include natural disasters such as droughts, floods, crop loss, illness, death of cattle, on any death in the village, shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 3 years, and with a fine which shall not be less than 1 lakh rupees, which may extend to 5 lakh rupees. So punishment for damaging reputation, dignity, etc. So whoever, on the pretext of witch branding and witch hunting a person, damages his or her reputation and dignity, or with the intention to sexually exploit or to extort money or the property or any other ulterior motive identifies, calls, stigmatizes, defames, or accuses any person as which shall be punished with imprisonment or either description for a term which shall not be less than 3 years but which may extend to 7 years and with a minimum fine of 1 lakh rupees which may extend to 5 lakh rupees. So punishment for torture which forces that person to perform public acts of humiliation. So which shall be punishment for torture which shall be punishment with imprisonment or either description for a term which shall not be less than 7 years but which may extend to 10 years and with a fine which shall not be less than 5 lakh rupees but which may extend to 10 lakh rupees. So subject that person any forms of torture including acts of stoning, hanging, stabbing, dragging, public beatings, burns, cutting, burnings of hair, forced hair shavings, pulling of teeth out, cutting of nose or other body parts, blackening of face, whipping, branding with hot objects or use of any other blunt sharp weapons or objects. So forces that person to perform public acts of humiliation or eat human excrement or to drink urine or to drink to eat inedible or obnoxious substances or to socially obstruct or to stigmatize for life or to prohibit to participate in auspicious occasions to curtail movements and employment or subjects him or her to taunts, slurs, and others verbal abuses shall be punished with imprisonment for a term which shall not less than 5 years, but which may extend to 10 years with a fine which shall not be less than 50,000, but which may extend to 1 lakh. So as an I will discuss about as introduced in the Rajya Sabha on 19 December 2022. So to a bill to provide for effective measures to prevent, prohibit, and protect persons, especially women, from witch branding and witch hunting, to eliminate their torture, oppression, humiliation, killing, sexual assault, stigmatization, discrimination, ostracization. So by providing punishment for such offences, relief and rehabilitation of victims of such offences for matters connected there with or incidental thereto. Conclusion. Till date, the practice of witch hunting is still prevalent in India. The reason behind it are lack of national legislation, lack of evidence and issuing of report, ineffective implementation of established rules. Hence, the problem can be solved by strict enforcement as well as implementation of anti-witchcraft law, which will also prevent witch hunting practices. So, police and welfare department, establishment of NGOs who will work for the purpose. As witch hunting are more prevalent in backward areas, to raise awareness, witchcraft can be added as a subject in school as it is necessary to change the perspective of society and belief over superstition. However, it is very difficult to eliminate beliefs prevalent from centuries in the society, but we can try to eliminate by taking above mentioned steps. Thank you.